Okay, so I've made my Ambunu.
From the Ambunu leaves. You can buy them from our Amazon shop. Link is in description area. So what I do is I take 3 tablespoons of this Ambunu and put it into 8 ounces of hot water. Ambunu is very good as a natural hair cleanser. It also acts as a natural hair detangler and a conditioner, and it also keeps your hair really moisturized. Trust me, it is so amazing. So you can use it for so many things, but today we're going to use it as a leave-in conditioner. So after mixing the leaves, make sure all the leaves is well dried and all wet and you leave it in. After you wet everything is all wet, then you leave it there for 30 minutes. Now after 30 minutes of infusing the Ambunu leaves, I'm going to take my stocking, and this is the way I strain out the leaves. Some people keep the leaves in, but I tell you, it's a hard job getting those leaves out of your hair. After that, I'm just squeezing everything. Now when you squeeze, make sure you squeeze to the last drop, because the last squeezing part, you'll see how it turns dark. That is actually the leaves, the mucousy part of the leaves. You see, it's very slippery, so be careful. You want to squeeze everything because that's actually the most nutritious part.
Ambunu is right over here, and I've made my okra gel
by taking a saucepan and taking 1 cup of my okra. If you guys want, you can add just 1 cup of water or just a little bit over 1 cup of water and heat that up. Now just know that if you want more slimier okra conditioner, you want to chop this up. I heated this up for about 5 minutes, and after 5 minutes, this was what it looked like. If you reduce the amount of water you use, you will of course have a thicker consistency than I did. I have a more looser consistency just because I didn't want such an heavier okra mixture. So now we have the product, and we need to strain it out. So you can just strain it like this. If you want more of the slimier okra detangler, you can squeeze it up with a cheesecloth to kind of get more of that goo in there.
So this is the okra gel, and this is the Ambunu. So the Ambunu, we're gonna compare it. We're gonna see which one works and how they work and how they differ. Yeah, so we're gonna start off with the okra. This is the side. My hair is pre-tangled up. Let's do close up. So this is my hair pre-tangled up, and I'm going to show you the consistency for the okra. This is the consistency for the okra, like that. It's very slimy, very gooey. See why I needed the towel? Yeah. So I'm going to take some of the okra. The thing I noticed in terms of preparation, the okra, you could make it without using heat, but it's much more slimier if you heat up the okra water and then strain it. It's much slimier. And then when you are draining it, it's easier to drain. So the okra is so much more easier to drain than the Ambunu. So this is what it looks like. It's my hand just kind of glides through. This is how it feels. It feels really nice and slimy, really nice and slimy. Okay, so for the Ambunu side, this is the consistency of the Ambunu. You can see the Ambunu is not as slippery, is not as slimy as the okra side. It's really not as slimy as the okra side. See the Ambunu side? Okay, this is it. It's much more liquidy than the okra side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in my hair, but you see with the gel, let's look at the definition. In terms of definition, so this is the Ambunu side. I'm putting the Ambunu throughout my hair. In terms of the definition, this is what my hair looks like with the Ambunu for definition purpose. Okay, so you guys can compare with the okra. I'm just going to take a little piece of it. For the okra side, in terms of definition, I really like how the okra is much more slimier. So I'm going to put some of this in the okra. So in terms of definition for the okra side, you guys see, I think I get way more definition in the okra side. So this is the okra side. If I'm using it to define my curls, you guys see, way more definition. I'm gonna wait, I'm gonna let my hair dry, and then we're gonna test in terms of moisture, which one stayed more moisturized. Okay, so my hair has dried, and look at the shrinkage. Oh my gosh, the shrinkage is like crazy, crazy shrinkage. But in terms of drying and softness, the Ambunu side is much softer than the okra side. The okra side is much crunchier than the Ambunu side. So it all depends on how you take it, and if you guys look at it in terms of the definition and stuff, you can see this is the Ambunu side and this is the okra side. So they all define the same way, but if you're looking for moisture, the Ambunu side feels so much softer than the okra side. Even though the okra side feels soft too, I'm messing my hair up again. But I just want to test this for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for requesting that I do a comparison and on comparison. So I'll see you guys in another video. Thanks for watching. Bye. And which one will you try?